said, there's a hole in my heart that can only be filled by you. And it talks about how it can't be filled by the things we do. And the message in the song is just so awesome, and it's what we talk about all the time. And so I love it, and I really wish that we looked like that and had all that energy and all that stuff. But it's a great song, and so we wanted you guys to hear it and look forward to learning that with us. We're going to continue to sing Give Me Your Eyes.
City lights, my world from a mile high. I see it in the house tonight. Touchdown on the cold black top. Hold on for the sudden stop. Breathe in the familiar shock of confusion and chaos. All those people going somewhere. Why have I never cared? Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah, step out on the busy street. See a girl in our eyes meet. Does her best to smile at me, to hide what's underneath. There's a man just to her right, black suit and a bright red tie. Too ashamed to tell his wife he's out of work, he's buying time. All those people going somewhere. Why have I never cared? Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah, 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 yeah. Been there a million times, a couple of million eyes, just moving past me by. I swear I never thought that I was wrong. Well, I want a second glance, so give me a second chance to see the way you've seen the people all along. Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The words to the songs, as I've said a million times before, are the most important. And we've got great songs with great messages today. Just real quick, I just wanted to say I'm really grateful for a place like this where we can come and not have to worry about what we're wearing and our appearances and all that. I know sometimes we do or have gone to places like that, and it's nice to be able to be real, to be here and to not have to worry about the appearance stuff. And I just wanted to say that everything looks wonderful when I take my glasses off. And I'll tell you, the day that I realized that I really needed these was when I went to brush my teeth without them and realized there was bacitracin in my mouth. I kid you not, true story. And that's when I decided I need glasses. Now that I have them and I wear them, things look a whole lot different than they did before. And so anyway, we do have this morning, I'm taking it on myself to say this, but I just wanted to introduce our newest little member of the Hangar crew in our family. And Erica is here with Olive. And Olive is how old, Erica? 2.5 weeks. She sure is cute. 18 soon. It's true, it goes so fast. Yes, I get it. We're going to continue on. If you would sing with us, that would be awesome. That's right, Noah. Baby. huge honor of the title. This song came to mind. So it's a very old song, but hopefully some of you know
it. Take these hands, lift them up, for I have not the strength to praise you enough. For I have nothing
Just a couple quick announcements. For those of you who don't know, right in the front, there is that whiteboard there, and we put prayer requests on there. We like to be able to pray as a community for each other. If you would just do me a favor, I know there's some that haven't been updated, like update us, let us know where we are in our prayer so that we could continue that way. And then I just have a little quick thing. This morning, I know lots of you probably woke up and turned on the news like I do, and I watched the first 5 minutes cycle through and then I'm done. But they had a police shooting in Auburn, Mass. And it's just, I think of Kyle, I think of all these people that I know, first responders that are out there. And my heart went to my girlfriend's son, Ryan. For some reason, he's a New Hampshire State Trooper, and I was praying for him. My daughter walks in this morning and says, Ryan Hickey was hit last night on the highway. He had a car pulled over. He's a New Hampshire State Trooper. He is okay. He's at the hospital. He's probably going to have surgery on his arm. He was out of his vehicle. It really is amazing that he is okay. But she just had, that's why I was on my phone. I don't only text her in church. But she just updated me with that and asked if we would all just continue to pray for him too. He's my son Gary's age, so he's like 25. So just keep him in prayer. And thank you. Keep all those first responders in prayer. And if any kids want to go over, anybody want to go?
I'll take the kids.
Come on.
I'll stay, yeah, not the kids.
Kyle, excuse us.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So I don't quite have the
tingy, faded Cumberland Farms mug that Tim has, so this plastic cup's going to have to do for the night. So, today's message is going to be based off a t-shirt I saw on a woman when I picked up the girls from school, and it all stemmed from there. It's funny how God puts something in our hearts from something so simple and so seemingly insignificant. We are nothing. That's what it said. It said, I am nothing. And it said, Jesus is everything. And we're like, oh, that's a great message. That's awesome. Jesus is everything. But then I started thinking about it, and I started reading it over and over again. And how far off that statement is. We are nothing. That's wrong. So not right. We were nothing. But now that we know Jesus, we're loved. And that makes us something. This is from, we were listening to that old song, the hair band that supposedly looks like me, the lead singer. I don't know where that's coming from. But another old song is DC Talk. I used to love DC Talk, listen to them all the time. In the beginning of one of their songs, the lead singer reads this quote from Brennan Manning. It says, the greatest single cause of atheism in the world today is Christians who acknowledge Jesus with their lips, walk out the door, and deny him by their lifestyle. That is what an unbelieving world simply finds unbelievable. The world is searching for real love. The world is searching for it, looking for it. Everybody's trying to find it, trying to fill it with something that doesn't quite work. So right now I want you to listen to this song, really listen to the lyrics. It's a new song out by a DJ with a couple new artists that are going to be mashed up into it. And I just want you to listen to the lyrics, okay? And really listen to what they're saying. Mom. Okay, did you listen to those lyrics? Yes. You heard them, right? Not Christians, right? Neo is a artist who sings about all kinds of stuff. But when you listen to those lyrics, they want something and they're looking for it, but it already exists. It already exists. That love that they're talking about, they're trying to find so hard, already exists. We have it. But are we showing it? You can talk loud enough so I forget to turn my mic on. So, what are we showing them? And in that phrase that said, I am nothing, that idea of being nothing forces us to think we have to work to be something. In Heather, I know I'm loved and she knows she's loved. And I am something because of her love. If I think I'm always, I need a push to make up for how much she loves me, all I'm doing is trying to figure out ways to get to her level. But because it's pure love, I don't have to work for it, and it just comes out of me. And it comes out of her because it's pure and it's effortless. Without love, our focus, we become, okay, this is what, my analogies sometimes are a little out there, okay? But as Christians, when we don't focus on love as our centerpiece, this is what we become, okay? We become the overweight dietitian, the marriage counselor that's been divorced 4 times, the nanny that can't even control his or her kids, and the broke financial advisor. We're telling people, oh, do this exercise. I'm like, you can't even do it yourself. Why are you telling? I don't need that help. Eat this food. This is going to make you healthy. I'm like, you're not healthy, right? We're telling people so often, like, oh, try this, do this. Oh, Jesus. I'm like, you look miserable. If that's Jesus, I don't want that. That looks awful. You have like the worst resting face ever, all the time. Right? It happens so often. It's like, get away from me, right? I think it's time.
There you go.
our message gets lost. When you see a dietitian that is in shape and healthy and their skin is good and all these things are where they're supposed to be because of their diet, you say, wow, I'm going to listen to you. I want what you have. You know what you're talking about. You're healthy, your blood pressure's perfect, all these things are great. You know what you're talking about. The marriage counselor that's been married for 55 years and every week they go on dates and all these things happen and you see the love in their relationship. He's like, okay, I'm going to listen to this person. And so on and so forth. That's how we are believable. And at the end of the message, I'm going to play a song that has this in it. And this is an amazing series of verses from 1 Corinthians 13. It says, if I speak with human eloquence and angelic ecstasy, but don't love, I'm nothing but the creaking of a rusty gate. If I speak God's words with power, revealing all his mysteries and making everything plain as day. And if I have faith that says to a mountain, jump, and it jumps, but I don't love, I am nothing. If I give everything I own to the poor and even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've gotten nowhere. So, no matter what I say, what I believe, and what I do, I'm bankrupt without love. Go on. Yep. Okay. What does love look like? There's a lot of different things that we can categorize as love. But for me, it started when I was a kid, through my mom. Her love was not very verbal. Not very verbal. It was all physical. Her love was in the things she did for me. And through those things, I saw Jesus more than I could have seen anywhere else. And this is that crying point. But this is a funny story, a very funny story. But this was so powerful to me and how much she loved me. But why did she love me that much? Because of what she knew Jesus did for her and the love that Jesus had. And that's why she loved the way she did. One day, it was in high school, I was a freshman, and to say I was small would be an understatement. And the jerseys were passed down from varsity players, and for some reason they like to get triple XLs for everybody. So I came home with a jersey at 5'2", 98 pounds, that was, I think, a 3XL, and it went probably over my knees. And I was so upset about it. I'm like, I'm gonna get thrown around like a rag doll, just thrown out. It's so upset. What are we gonna do? My mom's trying to figure it out. Doesn't do anything. I'm in the living room watching TV with my dad. I don't know what's going on in the kitchen at all. And I walk in to go to bed, and Dad says, he just nods. I was like, okay. So I just walked in, and my jersey is in, I think, at least 7 pieces. The back is cut off, the front's cut off, the collar's cut off, the sleeves are cut into 2 pieces. It's all over the place. And my mom is sitting at the kitchen table.
This is true. That's true.
And I walked by her, and I just tapped on the shoulder, and I said, I'm going upstairs. And I didn't know how long it took. I didn't know what time she went to bed. She could have been there until 5 minutes before I woke up. But when I woke up, what happened to that jersey? It was perfect. Everybody else is walking on the field like a sack of potatoes, and my jersey fit perfect. It looked great. Everyone's like, what? How? What? They're freaking out. And I was like, my mom. And that's love. Sacrificing without words, without throwing the Bible at somebody, without screaming at them. I said, she didn't say one word to me that night. One word. She just did it. Next morning, she didn't say a word to me about it. She just rubbed my head, said, I love you, and went out the door. And from that love, that's Jesus to me, more than anything in the world. And that's a message. And we see it in our family and our friends, and that is the most powerful way we can get people to walk through that door. Hands down. Hands down. This commercial is from China. It has an English narrator. And it talks about, it's a different example, but it talks about that love, that pure, sacrificial love that I see as Jesus. So if you can play that.
How easy it is for us to forget what it was like when we were once family. The times we shared. How easy it is for us to forget how to love. How easy it is for us to forget how to smile. It's easy to forget. But it's even harder not to love. Family is forever.
Pretty good stuff, right? First, it was Jesus doing that to us. Who are we going to do that to? Who are we going to pick up and carry and put on our shoulders and love so that they can do it to somebody else? The most powerful message we can give is love. Why? The single greatest act of mercy and grace that has ever been done and will ever be done was because of the most amazing love that ever was and ever will be. What Jesus did for us on that cross wasn't him taking orders That wasn't him going to his job, like, oh, this is my job today. I have to do this. He did that because he loved us so much. And because of that love, there's that mercy and grace. And without that love, there is no mercy and grace. We often think of Christianity as our 9-to-5 job. I go to work every single day. You go to work every single day. You go to work every single day. How many people of us love our jobs? Not all of us. Some people do. But we do it because we have to. We have to pay the bills. We have to pay the mortgage. We have to pay our rent. We do it because we have to. Or else things don't get done. Things don't get paid. We need to stop looking at Christianity that way. Oh, I gotta go to church. I gotta do my things. I gotta throw the Bible at people. I gotta message. I gotta put tracts in people's hands. I gotta do this because I'm a sinner and I need to pay for it. It's not that way. It's already been paid off. It's already been taken care of. It's covered. So when we have that, and we have that knowledge of that love, and have that in our minds and in our hearts, now we're free to do whatever we want to do. And in that freedom comes that love. Because of what my mom did for me, my whole childhood, what my brother, what my sister, what my wife does for me, what my family does for me, because of that love, doesn't make me want to do nothing. It makes me want to go out and show the love that they gave me. And that's just my mother. As amazing as her love is, how much more powerful is the love of the Lord? Right? How much more powerful is that love? It's ridiculous. I don't think anyone could love me more than my mom and dad and my wife. I was like, no, that's impossible. It's not even in the same stratosphere how much the Lord loves us. So I want you to listen to this last song in this video for King and Country, with that verse from 1 Corinthians in it.
Don't have love, I waste my breath with every song I bring. An empty voice, a hollow noise. If I speak with a silver tongue, convince a crowd, but don't have love, I leave a bitter taste with every word I say. So let my life be the proof of your sacrifice. So let my
speak God's word with power, revealing all of his mysteries and making everything as plain as day. And if I have faith to say to a mountain, jump, and it jumps, but I don't love, I'm nothing. If I give all I own to the poor, or even go to the stake to be burned as a martyr, but I don't love, I've gotten nowhere. So, no matter what I say, no matter what I believe, no matter what I do, I'm bankrupt without love.
The proof of your love, let my love look like you and what you made of. How you lived, how you died, love is sacrifice. So let my life be the proof of your love.
This is the end of 1 Corinthians chapter 13. And it says, love never dies. Inspired speech will be over someday. Praying in tongues will end. Understanding will reach its limit. We know only a portion of the truth, and what we say about God is always incomplete. But when the complete arrives, our incompletes will be canceled. When I was an infant at my mother's breast, I gurgled and cooed like an infant. When I grew up, I left those infant ways for good. We don't yet see things clearly. We're squinting in a fog, peering through a mist. But it won't be long before the weather clears and the sun shines bright. We'll see it all then. See it all as clearly as God sees us, knowing Him directly, just as He knows us. But for right now, until that completeness, we have 3 things to do to lead us toward the consummation. Trust steadily in God, hope unswervingly, love extravagantly. And the best of 3 is love. Like Tim talked about the other week, about when he went and played billiards constantly. Sometimes, I'm going to say most of the time, it's when we're not trying, when we don't have our, our robe on, with, our Bible in our hand, and when people see Jesus the most. The biggest thing we can do as Christians is love and show mercy and grace, because we've been shown the ultimate love and the ultimate act of mercy and grace. So what else for us to do, right? What else is there? Because instead of speaking and using this constantly and showing the words like, oh, this is where you've sinned, this is how you've gone wrong, this is what you've done to fallen out of grace. When you love and when you show people what you have, they say, why is that person so happy? Even in their darkest days, they have hope. They have this aura about them that is different, that I want it. And you keep showing that to them, and then eventually they say, why do you have that? Where's that coming from? And you say, perfect. Let's sit down and talk. And that's when you have that opportunity to wash over people with the love, mercy, and grace that Jesus has given us. And it is our calling not to be forced to, but to want to show that to other people. They're going to close with one song. I think it's very fitting.
Are you clicking? Cheryl's here? Is Cheryl with the kids? Oh, yeah, right. No. If she's not right outside, maybe we just let her. Maybe we should just not wait. I don't think we're going to wait.
Just sing it a cappella, though.
Yeah, right. You sing it with me.
We'll sing with you. We'll sing with you.
I can't sing anymore. As soon as I hit puberty, that just all came in.
Wait a couple more minutes and then.
Should be right here. I sent her a text, sorry. Hello, we're waiting on you. Yep.
They probably are
Get
retired
things
of
that way,
this.
so you start heading this way. Bye. She's on her way. Cell phone twice as searched today. Oh, this group Casting Crowns, I don't know if anybody's ever had the opportunity to go see them. They are an amazing group in concert. Mark Hall is a youth minister, and I always say I love youth ministers because they preach to my heart and to my mind. It's kind of where I'm at, and he always gives not just a fantastic concert, but great messages. So he's coming to Providence in September, you said, right? December 1st. So, you know, I'd love to get a whole crew of us to go and see him. If we could go out and do dinner, and if we just make the show or whatever, that would be a lot of fun. And definitely worth it. They have some amazing songs that are truly based upon grace. When I was going through difficult times, there was so many of their songs, and that really brought me through. You know, they really ministered to me. So. Come on, Cheryl. She said she doesn't rhyme. She's serious.
She's right. She's right.
Taking the golf cart.
Yeah.
It's a grand entrance.
Everybody clap. I was busy making slings and rocks and Goliath and all that stuff. So. All right. You know what? I would really like to see if we could install a zip line from the house to here. Can we do that? Could be for the bathroom too. All right. This is a beautiful song that Colleen did once before. It's just a great way to leave with this on your mind. And if you know it, sing along. But yeah, this wraps it up.